G'day everyone, I'm the Red Scar, this is Red Scar Gaming. This is Quick Draft 4 of Phyrexia All Will Be One, second game. I did pretty well last game, though I think luck was on my side a little bit. Though happy with how this deck went. Not quite as useful with Proliferate as I was sort of hoping, but I mean it certainly wasn't useless. Let's see how I go against Bob Yoda, 1981. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know what year he was born. That's a good hand, especially seeing how Glisser went last game. Though, of course, there's ways around it, her. Glisser, anyway. And yeah, now all I have to do is wait for my opponent to do something. I think my move for the first couple of turns is basically Terramorphic Expanse. Probably Hunter Maze turn 2 actually, just because got nothing else to do turn 2 really. Yeah, Terramorphic Expanse, get myself a Swamp, because I'm going to need that for Glisser. And yeah, Phyrexian Atlas is probably turn 4. Am I versing Golgari again? It seems to be a popular colour in this format. Yeah, Glisser, Sunslayer. I will not be at all surprised if there's some sort of removal spell, whether it's this turn or next turn. I guess Abzan instead of Golgari. Looks like what my opponent's doing. Oh, and if there was a removal spell, it probably would have been played just then. Though of course there's instant speed. What I might actually do at this point though is just go on the defensive for now. Because with Toxic 2, that can be pretty dangerous. So I'll just, yeah, be on the defensive for the moment. Gulping Scrap Trap. Oh, yeah, I don't actually want to play Gulping Scrap Trap turn 5, do I? Because it ETBs with Proliferate, and I've got nothing terribly to proliferate. I mean, I'll play it anyway, because I do need something else on the board. I'm not just going to skip turn 5 just because it's inefficient. So that's definitely the card I want. Vraska's Fall. And then, yeah, look, I know it's not the most efficient use of my mana, but yeah, get rid of the one threat on the board, and I'll be drawing a card from Glisser. Oh, drop it. I can actually sack Hunter Maze, can't I? Can I? Yeah, I can. I might do that actually at the end of this turn. And yeah, you're right, I should have done it at the end of this turn, but look, there's nothing I can do about Tyrannax Atrocity anyway. Just yet. It's a dangerous card when it wants to be even vaguely dangerous. Now, if I go Dross Pit, yeah, I might go Dross Pit, because I can play Gulping Scrap Trap now, get that Proliferate bit that I want, and I don't mind attacking with Glisser, because I also don't mind chump blocking with Scrap Trap. Well, that's fair trade actually, I shouldn't really call it chump blocking. I won't be surprised if he attacks, wow, especially with another Tyrannax Atrocity. Yeah, though, this game's going to get pretty interesting, because I can see why he attacked there. especially seeing as now I'm on 6 poison counters. But the one thing my opponent doesn't know is that I have another Gulping Scrap Trap plus other things I can quite happily actually sacrifice. Though, yeah, I do have to be a little bit careful. If he attacks with the Atrocity and gets through, then I could be in a bit of trouble, because I'll only be one toxic counter, poison counter, I mean, away from losing, which will definitely put me on the defensive, because he has most certainly got that toxic bit going very quickly. Okay, Paladin of Predation is a big tough creature. I think I'm going to have to leave Glissa Sunslayer up on the defensive now. Because at this stage it's basically any creature gets through and I'm dead. What I might do... how much mana have I got? Sorry, just thinking aloud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, essentially 8. What I can do is go feed the infection. If my opponent is corrupted, they will lose 3 life and I'll draw 3. Yes, Vraska's Fall is definitely a good card. Yeah, in fact, I might play Vraska's Fall. Yeah, right now he'll probably sack the Atrocity. And look, I'll still play on the defensive just for the moment. As much as I'd love to attack with Glissa Sunslayer, I also will lose if Paladin of Predation gets through. Whereas, I think for at least the short term, I can survive. Ooh, my opponent's going wide. I don't mind. Yeah, I can play the long game with Phyrexian Atlas out because, yeah, I can tap that, do 1 damage to my opponent as often as I want, really. I'm a little surprised he attacked there. Yeah, I am quite surprised that he attacked there because First Strike Death Touch is very dangerous. I'm guessing that my opponent didn't realise that First Strike Death Touch is right there. Well, First Strike probably is the most important one. Yeah, I'm wondering why he did that. Yeah, probably a mistake actually. Look, I'm gonna go Cruel Grimnarch. Will make my opponent discard whatever card is in his hand, which... Oh, Carnivorous Canopy. Okay, that was... Yeah, that's a card that he actually probably should have played, actually. Because I know that Phyrexian Atlas is not the best card the world's ever seen. But, I can actually do a lot of damage. Let's go. Look, Scrap Trap will... I think I'll keep him on the defensive. Comparatively because I don't mind if he dies. Glissa... Yeah, I've got to be a little bit careful though with Glissa, just because I do lose a life every time I draw that extra card. Which, look, I think I'll be alright, but yeah, I only got to lose once. Ooh, and I do have to keep in mind that Copper Longlegs can proliferate. So it's basically if I end up on 9 poison counters, Longlegs wins the game. I think I've got my opponent though, but still be a bit careful. Yeah, I've got him in at least 4 turns. So, yeah, I know Vraska's Fall is not the most powerful card at the moment. That might be the way to get rid of Longlegs. Just because the other two cards are not useless. Okay, why is he sacrificing that now? Because he still has to sacrifice one of those other ones. Yeah, maybe it's just to the point that he's realised, look, the game is over. Yeah, especially now because I attack, doesn't matter how he blocks, and that's game. In fact, it probably wouldn't have mattered actually, because even if he just sacked the spider with Vraska's Fall, yeah, I would have done enough damage to kill him. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. Glissa did very well in that game too. In that particular match, I think my opponent made a mistake attacking with the 6/7. Probably didn't realise that Glissa has first strike, and I think that's ultimately what won me the game. Which, yeah, look, is good luck on is luck to my favour is probably the way to phrase that. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.